Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for choosing to view this content. So today's reading is about how the rest of the year 2022 is going to be. Since we are almost mid-year in June, I thought it would be interesting to check this energy out, okay? So as usual, we have three options. This golden colored lamp is for option 1 or pile 1. This multi-stone bracelet is for option 2 or pile 2. And this cute little parrot is for option 3 or pile 3 viewers, okay? So choose any one option. If you feel strongly called to more than one option, you may choose more than one option. Once you have made your choice, you need not see the whole video. You can go to the video description or to the pinned comment. You will see next to each option, there's a timestamp given. For example, if you have chosen option 3, you can go to the video description or the pinned comment, and next to option 3, the timestamp, you just click on that, okay? And your reading starts from there. You do not have to see the whole video, okay? So if that is clear, I'll go ahead and do my usual prayer before I start your reading. During this time, feel free to choose your options. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, ascended masters, archangels, ancestor guides, and all the positive light workers of the universe, please keep me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of love, hope, courage, strength, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Okay, now we'll start. Before that, let me put these two options aside. Welcome to your reading option 1 who chose this very beautiful glittery golden lamp. Let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you during the rest of 2022. I would keep doing the monthly energy updates also, but still I thought it would be just interesting to check what is the major trend in your life for the rest of the present year, 2022. Thank you, Spirit. One more card, please. So as you can see, I'm back to my usual setup. Thank you, Spirit. So next, I'll take two cards from your Angel Answers deck. Angels, what are the major energies that will be surrounding option 1 viewers for the rest of the year 2022? Thank you, angels. Next, from our ancestors deck, I'll take one card. Dear angels and ancestors, what is the message or guidance you want to give option 1 viewers for the rest of the year? Thank you. I'll also take, I missed this deck while I was traveling because I had to leave them at home. Seekers of Light, or I keep forgetting the name, but it's all the Ascended Masters. Thank you, Masters. And of course, favorite, what is one major blessing? One major blessing that will be manifesting for you by the end of the year or through the rest of the year. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, option 1. Let us dive into your reading now. We'll see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Nice. Okay. Okay. So first you have the Five of Wands. Next you have the World card. Okay. And finally you have the Fool card. So if I just look at these energies in a glance, it looks like there's a transition of your energy happening from now to the end of the year. Okay. Now, for many of you, probably your mind is in a very chaotic state, which I'm getting from the Five of Wands. And it can be due to good things also sometimes. Sometimes you have a lot of choices of doing things, all of which you love, and then you're confused, like, should I choose this or should I choose that? And too much thinking stops you from taking action. So some of you may be going through that phase. For others of you, it might be some actual conflict that is happening at your home or in a workplace. Because if you see the Five of Wands card, these people are fighting with each other. So in some cases, I'm seeing there might be actual conflict present. And again, like, your mind has a role to play there. Your mind is probably seeing it more amplified than it actually is. Okay. But anyways, the good thing is that situation is going to change soon. Okay. um, I think we have just entered a phase of Saturn retrograde. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a video regarding that. I can make one. I only came to know about it today because I saw another tarot reader's video on the Saturn retrograde, and then I realized, okay, this explains. Because suddenly, like, even though externally everything was right in my life, but my mind was just going into, like, it was placed inside a mixer grinder, and like that. It was so chaotic, and it still is. Okay. So some of you might be going through something similar. The Saturn retrograde might have triggered some uh, chaotic thoughts or some situations that is causing conflicts, confusion, competition. Okay, Five of Wands for many of you may be competition, some competitive energy in your workplace or at home, or maybe some competitive exams you're planning to take. But all that is causing some confusion and fear at present. Okay. But maybe a month down or 1.5 months down, you will see there's a shift. The world card is showing that. Okay. The world card is very positive in the sense that sometimes it shows the end of a cycle, and I'm getting that even more strongly here because it is being followed by the Fool. The Fool often appears when it is like the beginning of something. I wouldn't say it's a cycle. It's like starting something new. Because the Fool is not afraid of anything. Okay. Um, he's not exactly impulsive, but at the same time, he's happy to test trying waters. Okay. Because he's like, I have not much to lose, so I might as well try new things, like that. Okay. So the world card, when until, like I said, 1.5 months down the line, you will probably see a change in shift. uh, see a shift or a change in your perspective. Okay, or in your external situation as well. If there's an actual competition or conflict happening in your workplace, that's going to get resolved very positively. The way I'm seeing this is the world card is showing that finally, when that cycle ends, there's a shift in you, and you no longer care so much about what other people think about you. And maybe you guys are working on this aspect of your personality for quite some time. Okay. Maybe you already know this, that okay, this is what I used to struggle with. I used to get influenced a lot by external opinion, but now I'm finally at a stage where they don't matter that much. Okay. And this is what the world is bringing to you. It also means that you will feel very well connected. Okay. So earlier you were still connected to people, but they were causing chaos and conflict, and they were the cause of irritation or anger maybe earlier. But now with the world card, you are starting to get connected with your people, with like minded people, with people whose thoughts resonate with you very, very strongly. So if you're doing something on social media, on YouTube, Instagram, anywhere, I don't even know the names of all, the very popular social media websites. But if you're doing something, you will slowly see like there is an increase in popularity. Okay, what you are doing, people are receiving more and more. That is going to happen. Even if it's gradual, you will see that there's a sudden shift. Like probably so long you were trying very hard but not getting the number of views, the number of subscribers that you would normally expect. But all that is going to change. 1.5 months down the line, you will see there's a shift. There are some praises coming, like people are subscribing, you're getting popular, like I said. Even if you're not in like like for social media people, the world card is like a card where it depicts like you connect with different people located in different regions of the world. Okay, so for them it's very, very positive. But even if you're not doing something on social media, even in your workplace, okay, you will do something that will bring you a lot of respect from people around you. Okay, and your own confidence will increase. And then finally, when that happens, even for some of you, it is happening by a major amount. For some of you, it's happening in a, say, small circle. But as soon as it happens, your confidence goes up so much that you no longer fear the past, or you no longer fear external opinions or external situation. Okay. It's like by the end of the year, you are reaching this full energy where you are, and it could be like the spirit of new year coming in, where you are ready to again approach everything with a new perspective. Irrespective of what happened, you are like, no, this time again, I'll start again if I have to. I'm not afraid of restarting something, or I'm not afraid of looking at something with a fresh new perspective. Okay, so let us see your other cards. Wow, your angels are saying don't stop. Okay, so definitely from now till the end of the year, whatever it is you are doing right now, maybe it is in a very nascent stage where things go wrong more than they go right, but they are saying please, please don't stop. This is not the time to stop. Keep doing what you are doing. And even though you may receive some criticism, you may get entangled in some conflicts, they are very much encouraging you to ask for help from others. Okay, now I think this card is important because in my recent readings, I think there are many of you who got this card. So let me know in the comments if in the recent past, like in the last 10 days, whatever readings I have done, and if you have watched them, if you have got this card, even from other readings, because it seems like a theme for some of us that yes, we need to learn to ask for help from others. Sometimes, even before you ask for help, your mind does this five of wands. Like, are you sure you want to ask for help? Like, won't they think that you're weak? Are you sure you want to talk like this? Will it work? Will it not? What if this person says no? Then what if I end up feeling embarrassed, frustrated like that? Our minds tend to do that. Okay. So there's your guides are coming in and saying, even if your mind does this, please don't pay attention to the confusing state of the mind. Instead, ask for help from others, because then your angels can mobilize other people, other situations to like make it more conducive for you. Okay, and in any case, don't stop because the rest of the year I'm seeing mentally there can be some baggages, triggers coming up, but in your outside world, in your 3D world, actually things are going to be very good. Okay, so they are saying this is not the time to stop. Wow. Then from your angels and ancestors card, you have summer. Bask in joy and light. Uh, yeah, bask in joy and light, which is wonderful. Okay, so Um, yeah, I was looking for this other thing. Okay. So this is so the actually the 3 months of summer, like we are already entering summer, I think. So this is June. Yeah, we have already entered summer. So maybe the months of summer are very important for you, okay, to make some progress in your work or whatever it is that is bothering you. But the good thing is, even if you were concerned about your health or, you know, other stuff like that, like health of a loved one, they are saying don't worry, because there are times of joy and delight that is going to surround you, and mostly that is going to be in summer. So yeah, they're saying don't worry, because I just saw your Ascended Master's card. You got El Moria, Awakening Presence, okay? And it reads, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love, okay? So again, if the Five of Wands makes you really worried, really insecure, know that the universe has your back. You are protected, you are loved. But you have to keep reminding yourself of that, okay? Especially your mind. This is what I'm seeing. Let us see your final blessing, and after that, I'll summarize. Wow. Okay. Your final blessing is a blessing of the earth, which is really beautiful, because blessing of the earth means blessing of the materialistic energy. So, like, if I have to summarize, I'll just say, or I'll just elaborate a little bit on the blessing of the earth. Uh, Please try and take more walks in nature, connect to trees, connect to river, waterfalls, any kind of natural beauty around you. Try to connect to that, okay? Especially at times where your mind becomes very chaotic. Overall, if I have to summarize your reading, the rest of the year, actually, there are good things happening for you in small bits and pieces, okay? But in between, your mind tends to get anxious, okay. Maybe you're doing something at, say, stage 2 of that work, something does not work out, or somebody says something contradictory. Your mind immediately goes into like overdrive mode of anxiety and all. So that might still happen. To counter that, they are encouraging you to take more walks in nature, to connect to nature more and more. But since you have the blessing of the earth itself, like Mother Nature herself is blessing you a lot, so that in your 3D reality for the rest of the year at least, you will have plenty, okay? And you will have not only material, like all your material needs will be fulfilled, but also what I'm saying, that you will have opportunities approaching you. But it's very, very important for you that you acknowledge them, okay? Don't stop. Remember, they're saying don't stop. Ask for help from others if you have to, okay? um, don't hesitate. These are the things you should uh, write down as notes, that no matter what happens, no matter what my mind says, no matter what the state of my mind is, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I'll keep in my mind the big picture, and I'll remember that the universe has my back. I'm protected, I'm loved. All I have to do is keep taking action and ask for help when necessary, okay? Really easy peasy, guys. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. Thanks to everyone who leaves likes and comments on my videos. You guys only make the video more popular, okay, and I'm so grateful for that. Please share the video with your friends who are interested in similar content. Encourage them to subscribe. If you guys have subscribed already, please hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button, so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me quickly put the cards back. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this multi-stone bracelet. Let us see uh, what will be the energy surrounding you for the rest of the year 2022. I'm just checking again. These days I tend to forget everything. But don't worry, even if you guys are going through something like that, like suddenly some confusion in the last few days, what I found out was Saturn retrograde has started from June 4. So let me know in the comments if you guys would like a video on that. I will probably make a video on that. Yeah, that Saturn retrograde has that effect on me where suddenly, like, um, yeah, I feel very lost. I feel very confused most of the times. But at the same time, nothing in reality is going wrong. It's just my mind learning lessons, I guess. Okay, so I'm back to my usual setup. The dear angel spirit guides, what are the energies that will be surrounding option 2 viewers in the year 2022? So I'll take two cards from this deck. Thank you, spirit. I'll take three. Thank you, angels. Then I'll take one card from the angels and ancestors deck. What is it, dear ancestors? What is the guidance that option 2 viewers need to hear from you regarding the upcoming or the rest of the year 2022? Then we'll take from this Ascended Masters deck, Ascended Masters, gods, goddesses. What is it that option 2 viewers need to hear from you? Thank you, Divine. And of course, my favorite, what is one major blessing that you are manifesting through all the lessons that you will be learning for the rest of the year? Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let us dive into your reading. Option 2, we will see, as usual, the Rider-Waite Tarot cards first. Lots of money, guys. Because all three of your cards are pentacle cards. Okay, let me show you. First, you have the Four of Pentacles. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so money is good. I think some of you, for some reason, probably are a little bit worried about money being spent too much. Maybe right now you are like, okay, I'm fine. It's not that um, I lack anything, but at the same time, will there be enough to meet my needs for the rest of the year? Your angels are saying yes, yes. There will be, maybe you are in a transition. Ah, I heard the word transition. I don't know what you are transitioning from. Maybe a job, it may be a change in home, change in workplace, moving from one country to another, like that. So you are like worried that I'm spending so much at one go. Will I have enough for the rest of the year? Yes. Yes, my dears, you will have a lot. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles is a very positive card in the sense that it denotes stability, a lot of stability in terms of money. Okay, like all your needs will be met. You don't have to worry. If you're worried about somebody's health treatment, maybe yours or your loved ones, they're saying, don't worry, that will be taken care of. Okay, then the Six of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. Like the Six of Pentacles is not even a card for me, it's like a life mantra I live is like share whatever you have. And I only learned it from my spiritual guide. This is something we say a lot, but we forget, especially when our own insecurities creep in. We forget. We tend to preserve more, which this Four of Pentacles guy is doing. even though he has as much as he needs at the moment, but he does not know the future. So he is like holding on to everything very, very tightly. So your spirit guides are coming in. Like, since these two cards have come in together, the Four and Six of Pentacles, the message is crystal clear. They are saying, don't worry, you will always have enough to meet your needs. Okay? Maybe you cannot buy a yacht yet. If there's some viewer who has a yacht, please feel free to give me a ride or something. But no, I don't think I have such viewers yet. But they're saying what you have is a lot. Okay, so feel free. Don't feel scared. Feel free to share it with others. Okay, now for some of you, it may not be specifically money. Of course, money wise, what you have is enough to meet your own needs or your responsibilities. Suppose you are responsible for another family member. They're saying, don't worry, you will always have money, will come from some way or some form or the other. Okay, but at the same time, you try to do some selfless service. Okay, for some of you, I'm seeing that you're already doing that. Okay, some of you are like just smirking at me and like, yeah, what's new, I've already started doing this, like the selfless service, maybe offering food, offering clothes, offering education to people who are, say, less fortunate than us. And yeah, that's wonderful. Okay, and the more you do that, what will happen by the end of the year, that you will, so whatever the Six of Pentacles thing you were doing as a selfless service, it could be a hobby of yours, it could be anything, it could be like teaching dancing to somebody, okay, at say very nominal pay, or doing free tarot readings. Okay, but like whatever it is, once you keep doing that, you will get so good at that, that by the end of the year, you will actually realize that you can start making a parallel career out of that. Okay, it need not be specifically a career, but whatever it is, it'll bring you more money. Like, I cannot emphasize this enough. It'll bring you more material comfort and stability. Okay, so the rest of the year for you, especially the message, like the, I'm sure many things will happen for you, but the most dominant thing that will happen for you is you will be stable in monetary wise, and there will be a little fear about not being sure enough whether you will have a lot of money in future, but you will soon come out of that phase. Okay, and they're saying like, the sooner you start doing some selfless service, it can be anything within your capacity, remember. Okay, and it will be in a way that will utilize some of your skill, or you suddenly get a very good idea, but so long you were scared. Maybe you already had this idea, but now is the time when you start taking action towards that idea. And by the end of the year, you will soon realize that you were worried for nothing, because now another new avenue has opened for you to make more money. Okay, let's see your other cards. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Oh, you got three angel cards, right? I forgot. I was trying to take two. So see what the angels are saying. Now you have to invite me to your yacht party or whatever. First is perfect timing, which usually denotes divine timing. That don't worry, don't cling on to anything, don't be like scared of losing anything, because if you don't see the progress yet, it's because it is meant to happen at the right time, at the divine timing. So, at the perfect time, you will start seeing a lot of progress, a lot of inflow of abundance coming in. Then you have big happy changes. Okay, so definitely rest of the year, there will be lots and lots of big happy changes. And then you have success. So I really could not make this up. even if I wanted to. Like success and big happy changes and divine timing, all happening, all coming together. So I think the important message for you to remember from this reading is just wait for the right timing, wait for the right divine timing. Okay, all three cards are very positive for you, that you have stability, you have enough to take care of your needs, you can go out there and within your capacity you can share what you have with others, and then you will start seeing all these big happy changes. There's some phenomenal success coming your way. uh, the only catch is it might not happen when you expect it. It will definitely happen when divine wants it, and it will definitely happen by the end of the year 2022. So come back to this video at the end of the year and let me know what are these big happy changes, what is this phenomenal success. Okay, I love to read about those. Okay, your ancestors are coming in and saying shift your perception. Okay, which is total, like going from four of pentacles to six of pentacles is this very transition, like a shift in your perception is happening. Okay, uh, like in the four of pentacles you were like, no, I don't have enough, I don't want to share with anybody. But in six of pentacles, it's you are like, I think I have enough, and even if I don't have it now, there are beautiful things coming my way, so I'll just go out there and share with others what I have. Okay, it can be a skill, it can be clothes, it can be other resources, it can be time, it can be a smile. Okay, it can be anything. But keep doing that, because rest of 2022 I'm seeing is going to be beautiful, beautiful for you. From the Ascended Masters deck, you have the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Okay. So they are coming in and saying, like, you took this lifetime to be happy. We are going to make sure that you reach there, reach that level of happiness. Okay. So, whatever you are feeling right now, when you're seeing this reading, you're probably a little bit insecure. Your mind's probably a little bit unstable because of what is happening. And like I said in the beginning, it may be happening due to this Saturn retrograde that has started. But they are saying, don't worry. By the end of the year, you will see tremendous growth in yourself. You will see big happy changes. You will see lots of success. Okay, so it's it's going to be a wonderful rest of the year for you. And then finally, the major blessing I think that is happening for you is a blessing of forgiveness. Okay, from what I'm sensing, option two viewers, all of you guys, you are giving naturally. But maybe at some point down the line in the recent past, there was a breach of trust which hurt you very badly, and which triggered this feeling of insecurities in you. Okay. For some of you, maybe it happened long back, but the recent planetary alignments are triggering those thoughts. Maybe in your dreams. For me, it has happened in the recent past. Like, just in my dreams, I'm getting visions that had happened 20 years back. And in the dream, they feel like as if they're happening again. And they're like really sad, sad memories. But yeah, when I wake up, also, it takes me at least one full hour to come out of that state, because the feelings and emotions are so intense, so real. But again, I know it's a dream. It's not my reality anymore. Maybe they're coming up because they want to be released completely. And that's okay. I just witnessed them and surrendered them to the divine. Like, I don't know what to do with this. You know best. You take care. Like that. Okay. So for you, maybe there is something like that. Like some memory that was buried deep inside and now it's coming up. It can be something you need to forgive about yourself. It can be something you need to forgive about someone else. You don't worry about it too much, okay? You just surrender it to the divine. It is happening very organically within your system, and this will make you feel very light, okay? This will release a major block from your system. When this forgiveness healing is complete, like you will just naturally effortlessly attract all these big happy changes and success. So overall, if I have to summarize, rest of the 2022 is going to be super positive for you, okay? There's nothing to worry about. Okay, what was this message? Shift your perception. Just remember, whenever you feel insecure, whenever you feel you do not have enough, just try and do some kind of selfless service within your capacity. It will really accelerate your progress. Okay. Overall, just I'll show it this to you again. The theme of the rest of the year for you is big happy changes, lots of success that will surely happen in divine timing. Okay, so that is all I have for you, my dear option to viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment for me. I really love reading your comments and they help the videos so much. YouTube really punishes videos by if they don't have enough comments. So if you want to help me, please leave any comment, okay? Because then that helps the video get more viewership. And please share it with your friends who like similar content. Encourage them to subscribe. If you guys have already subscribed to the channel, please hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay. Let me put card back before I move on to our last option of the day. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this cute green little parrot. Okay, this aside. And let us see what are the upcoming energies that will be surrounding you for the year 2022. Like the major ones, okay? I'm sure there's still 6 months to go. There'll be a lot happening. But I'm just asking for the major theme for the rest of the year or whatever spirit guides think you should be made aware of for the rest of the year. Option 1 and 2 was very interesting. So let's see what comes for you. Option 3. Dear spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, what is it that option 3 needs to hear from you regarding the rest of the year 2022? Thank you. One more card, please. I'm back to my usual setup, as you can see. Thank you, spirit. Uh, I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers deck. Dear angels, what is it that option 3 viewers need to hear as a guidance or as a message from you. Thank you, angels. Then from your ancestors deck, angels and ancestors deck. I missed this deck while I was traveling because I wasn't carrying it with me. What is it that option 3 viewers need to hear from you regarding the rest of the 2022? Definitely the Ascended Masters, Gods and Goddesses deck. What is it? What is it, dearest masters, gods, goddesses, all the noble beings who have walked on earth? Oh, okay. You got two. I'll keep two. Thank you, Spirit. And then, of course, we'll see what is one major, major blessing that is manifesting through all the lessons that you are learning for the rest of the year 2022. What is one major, major blessing? Thank you, Spirit. Let us dive into your reading. Option 3. We'll see, as usual, the Rider-Waite Tarot cards first. Aha. Why do I feel like you guys are the same people who keep receiving the same cards? Okay, so you have the Lovers. Let me know in the comments if you have received these cards before. You have the King of Swords and you have the Star. Okay, you guys are my spiritual people, spiritual viewers. Like everybody who watches tarot, I'm sure they are connected to their spirit very strongly. But for you, my dear option 3 viewers, I'm seeing like you get sucked in, I would say, to your spiritual endeavors so much that sometimes you feel disbalanced in the 3D world, in the materialistic world, because you are so trying to just stay connected to the divine, or you are always driven by spirit. Even if you don't worship any divine form, you are like what we call high spirited people. Like you are so driven by spirit all the time that the world of logic, the world of analysis, um, confounds you sometimes. Okay, and that is changing. That is changing for the rest of 2022 because you have the King of Swords in the middle. The King of Swords is a very able leader, and his strength is clear communication. Okay, his strength is not uh, not putting up with any kind of nonsense, but all this comes from a place of self love. It does not come from a place of anger or any kind of bitterness. Okay, so you have the Lover's card, which is showing that this particular angel, okay, uh, is filling your love, filling your heart with a lot of love. Or maybe what I was going to say is filling the heart of your loved one with a lot of love. Okay. So, situation one, two situations I'm seeing. One was the general thing that I was saying, but the second situation might actually involve a particular relationship which was bothering you a lot. Okay, because there was a lack of love and there was uh, like there was not a balanced exchange of energy there. Okay, one person was giving too much, one person was receiving too much, something like that. And there was a need to establish boundaries. It can be a romantic relationship, it can be any other relationship, it need not be particularly romantic, but there was a very strong need to establish boundaries. And this is what you are establishing. It can be in your workplace as well, that maybe it's not with the one person, it's like in general You were so used to saying yes before that it's difficult for you how to say no, even when it's causing you harm. Okay, but that is what you are strongly learning for the rest of 2022. Earlier your perception was like, if I say no, maybe I'm not a nice person, but now you're learning, I'm saying no because I am a nice person. I am nice to myself first. If I'm being nice to myself, being nice to everyone else happens automatically. Okay, so yeah, this is beautiful. And then I'm coming to the star card. Okay, the star card, like, since you are going through like this deep rooted personality change, okay, there's a shift in your personality that you will realize and people will also see. So it causes you to feel a little bit vulnerable. Okay, like this person who is naked in the star card. This person is naked because she or he, I'm not sure. Okay, but whatever the gender of the person is, like, uh this person is being his most authentic self. Okay, and that is what this nakedness is showing, that he no longer needs to wear masks, he no longer needs to pretend, he no longer seeks love through pretensions or through just saying yes to everything. So for you, like I was saying, option three, like, since you are deeply connected to your spirit, the divine is helping you in stepping up. Okay, and this is a huge step up in terms of your spiritual growth, where you finally, like, I'm sure you guys are going through this process for maybe more than a year, but like by the end of 2022, this process is bringing you to a stage where you are finally comfortable in setting your own boundaries, okay? And you no longer feel shy, you no longer feel apologetic about saying no. And this is taking you to new heights, in the sense that now people look up to you actually as a very capable leader, because they know, like, if you say something, you will do anything to preserve your word. Your actions will be in exact resonance with your words. So, um, I'm seeing some of you taking on leadership roles by the end of 2022. Inside, you might still feel vulnerable, but that's okay, because the star card also shows that there's some wish fulfillment that may happen. Okay, your vulnerability, like I always say, the star card, like, the star card is my birth tarot card. This is something I'll discuss probably in um, a future video. You can Google it also. You can Google your birth tarot cards or something like that. I forgot the exact term, but I so strongly resonate with the star card, because I have realized whenever I am speaking from my most vulnerable self, I'm being most authentic, and then I can connect to people very easily, very easily. If I'm not planning and plotting what to say, what to do, then, like, if I'm just being honest about what I feel, what I think, then there are always some people who really resonate very strongly with my thoughts, words, actions, and, like, finding your soul tribe. So this is something I'm seeing that is happening for you with both the lovers and the star card. But in your 3D world, this shift in your personality is manifesting as you becoming a very strong leader-like person. But at the same time, your communication is also becoming very effective. Okay, so more and more people will look up to you because you mean what you say. Let us look at your other cards. Uh-huh. See, option three, viewers, you got big happy changes from the angels, and you also got a timeline in the near future. So this self love, setting boundaries, whatever it is you are doing for yourself, Even at the cost of feeling more vulnerable, your angels and guides are applauding you for that. Okay, they see the major work that you have put in. Whatever was going on in the external world, still you have set time aside for yourself to work on yourself, and they see that. Okay, and they are helping you more and more by filling your heart with lot of love in spite of whatever situations you are going through. For those of you who, whom I have said, like, there's a different scenario, that it might be a relationship which was like testing your boundaries and all, you finally establish those strong boundaries, but in a way that brings forth big happy changes, and that too in the near future. So definitely by the end of 2022, you'll be like, why was I even worried? I'm so good at this. I'm so good at communicating with people. I'm a people's person. Like that. Okay, let us see what your ancestors are saying. Wow. So they're saying, so you got Shaolin Master, and they're saying, be graceful in movement and action. So I would say this is an advice, because sometimes the King of Swords can be a little blunt. Okay, so they are saying that yes, it's important to preserve your boundaries and everything, but just be a little mindful. I don't see you guys being rude or anything. Okay, um, but they're just saying, like, don't be totally blunt. Like, just maybe pray to your version of the divine before you say something which you know the other person does not want to hear, and then deliver it in such a way that it contains some grace. Okay, so yeah, be graceful in your movement and action. That is your advice from your ancestors. Then, wow, see, this is, I was saying, and I didn't even see this card. Your ascended masters, you got Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So this is very important. Like I was saying, seeing the Lovers card and the Star card, it looked like you are going through some massive healing for from the past. Probably you have been going through the process of the last 2 years, some of you last 5 years, or something like that. But they're saying that yes, it's finally, like, it's complete, it's going to be complete by the end of 2022. But even in this time, like from now to the end of 2022, if there are occasional periods where you feel like, no, I cannot take this anymore, feel free to retreat. Okay, because you need that time to recharge yourself. This is massive healing energy passing through you. Drink lots and lots of water. Okay, because whenever I go through intense phases of healing, I feel dehydrated most of the time. Okay, so this is just, I'm sharing something from experience. I don't even know why that happens, but if that happens to you, please drink lots of water, because there's a lot of divine healing that is taking place, and that has a purpose, because you have this gift of supporting others. Okay, you have so much divine light inside you that can support many many others in future. Okay, so with the Star card, this healing card matches exactly this divine healing. So like I said, you guys are my most spiritual viewers, so I'm not surprised that divine healing is coming for you. Oh, you guys also got another Ascended Masters card. Um, it says Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Again, through healing, there are lots of illusions that do not serve you. They will be triggered and eventually released. So sometimes it might feel like a lot, but just feel free to go back, okay? Step back, take some time off for yourself, and then come back, because anyways you have big happy changes in the near future. By the end of 22, when you look back, you will see, oh my god, there are so many good things that has already happened and are still happening. You will feel very secure, okay, by the end of 2022. That is very clear. And whatever this major karmic cycle was, okay, that this lover's card was depicting, uh, the lesson that you were supposed to learn with the King of Swords. You've already learned that love does not mean being a doormat. Okay, love means that it comes organically to you. If you want to give something, it comes organically to you, but not at the cost of your own physical and mental health. Okay, because you are important. There's so much light in you that needs to be shared. For that, your health is important. Your physical health, mental well-being, they need to be taken care of. Okay, so there is some cycle that is finally ending, that was going on and on, and now you're yeah, there's a lot of love now coming in for both you and your family members. I don't know why I said family members, but there may be more than one person involved who you were worried about, that they are constantly quarreling or judging. All these are being healed. Okay, and there's a lot of healing. This is very beautiful. There's a lot of healing, there's a lot of blessings. um, you will feel vulnerable. Know that in the course of next 6 months you will feel vulnerable at times, but remind yourself that that is your strength. Okay, you do not have to hide your authentic self from anybody anymore. If you're feeling vulnerable, just share it. Okay, just pray to the divine, and whatever you say, I'm seeing that your communication will also be just the correct communication. Let us see, your major blessing that is manifesting is a blessing on your creativity. Okay, so maybe for many of you, this big happy changes are coming in because you are finally accepting yourself through the Lover's card, the King of Swords. Like, you have accepted yourself, you have loved yourself, you have established boundaries, you have communicated effectively. With the Star card, there's definitely some wish fulfillment happening. You are embracing your vulnerable, authentic self. And from there, I'm almost seeing like some splurge of creativity coming out. It may be in more than one aspect, okay? But you will enjoy this creative outburst so much that you are not even like worried whether it's making money or not, what people think about you. Okay, so the Star card, like when you just embrace your most genuine version, authentic version, with all its positives and negatives, this flow of creativity will just naturally, like burst forth, like, volcano. It's that beautiful. So if I have to summarize your reading, option 3, for the rest of 2022, remember, you are still going through a major intense healing, mostly of your heart chakra. Okay, and all the associated chakras as well, and that will bring a lot of love for you and your loved ones, or whoever is it that you were worried about, or you were in a strenuous relationship with. Okay, a lot of love is being filled, and you are finally learning to establish solid boundaries. You will feel confident enough to lead people in a certain endeavor. There is some wish fulfillment coming in. There's definitely many big happy changes coming in the near future. Like your angel said, just remember, it's all part of the bigger picture. It's all part of the bigger divine plan. So, only thing you have to keep reminding yourself when you feel low, when you feel impatient, that bring grace in your movements, in your words, actions. Try not to be too blunt or too harsh when you communicate. Okay, otherwise, I'm seeing it's a very happy rest of the year for you. Okay, so enjoy your burst of creativity. Let me know in the comments what are the new endeavors, like even if you start 3 months from now, let me know. Okay, I would love to know what you are doing. So that's all I have for you today. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment. Any comment, they help the videos get a lot of views, and that helps me. So thank you so much to everyone who comment and like. You guys help me a lot. And please share this with your friends also who like similar readings. Encourage them to subscribe. If you guys have subscribed already, please hit the bell icon so that you get notified as soon as I upload a new video. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, lots and lots of love. Bye bye.